wording. He is a killer. He is somebody who doesn't want people. He is corrupt. Look at, and Baba, let me tell you, it is empathetic. That is Sodom and Gomorrah. You see, I don't want to mention, that is Sodom and, better us even when we are drinking. Them now they are sleeping with one another. Ask Miliodium. I'm happy Maina Njenga is here. Baba, when you unite with Maina Njenga, stand up. And Rachel, stand up. The comrades, stand up. This is Jeshia Baba. I want Maina Njenga to come to Kisumu so that Gachagua can know we are ready. With Maina Njenga, ongea kwanza.
Comrades power. Comrades power. People's power. Baba, tuko hapa. Baba, tuko hapa. Tumeyasikia yale yote umeyasema. We are very happy to hear the history of 60 years since independence. Most of us were not there. Even they were not born, even ourselves. It is good that God has kept you alive to be able to tell us the history of what happened even before independence. This is the right time to listen to Baba. Baba has been in the struggle for many years. He is our elder, he is our people's president, and we must listen to him. Our work right now is to pick from what he has left, to continue with determination, with our effort ahead, and join hands to make people proud, like the way Baba has made us proud. Kuna shida moja. Tukiangalia, unajua wengine wanasema upande wa Masai. Sisi tuko katika location ambaye sisi watu ili watatu wakisimama wanaitwa ati wao ni Mungiki. Sasa nauliza, vijana hawa wote ambao wamekosa kazi, wakikosa kazi ni shida yao? Ni shida yenu? Mkikosa help ni shida yenu? Sasa kazi yetu ni kuangalia mbele na kusimama imara, kufuata amri ya Baba na kusimama kabisa. Wakati Musa alifariki, alikuwa anakuwa na miaka mingi sana, akafariki. Lakini Mwenyezi Mungu alitokea Joshua, akamwambia, be strong and of good courage. Be strong and of, because you are the people who are going to lead the nation into the promised land. Sasa nataka niwaambie, mawaidha tumepewa na Baba, tumepewa na viongozi wote. Sasa ni wakati wetu kusaidia hii kazi mpaka tufaulu. May God bless you.
Asante sana. May I just, the students who are here, any student who wants to make a remark, this is for students. Students, please. Happy? They have said, Tabitha, speak for you. The gentleman there in a suit. I'm giving 3. 1, 2. One minute. Sorry.
Comrade power. Comrade power. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, Dr. Raila Amolo Odinga, our able president. Now, I want to talk on behalf of youths, and my name is Wilson Ogwen, and the young people, especially the future leaders of this nation.
Baba was giving us very important documents. We call them documentaries. But people just tend to hear, but they don't utilize. Why don't you be a good listener and a good practitioner? Because when we are saying, okay, youths, let's go and do this, youths are not there. But today, as we sit here, good number of these youths are suffering. It's youth who are suffering, and it's youth who is supposed to have the what we call the who. Your who is the voting card. Now we are doing the registration. Good number of you are not even voting. Good number of these youth sitting here are not even voting. They say, no, let them vote. We have won, let them vote. I personally, with my own resources, before we go to the election, the 2022, I mobilized 159,000 new voter registration, personally, from county to county. And now that we are in this process of membership registration, I've been doing it. So why don't we come together? Because unity is strength, and we cannot get that strength if we don't have a unity. We are waiting for Baba, but when Baba said, let's go and do this, no one is there to be seen. May we have that strength to work together as one family to protect the future, because there's something called proper prior planning produce perfect performance. How can we perform if we don't do it? May God bless you. God bless Kenya. One thing I'm praying for you is long life, because it's just around the corner. I know it's coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, with the next speaker on the other side, behind there. Okay. Okay. It will come to you. The one behind you there. Then you bring it to this gentleman who has been raising his hand for a long time.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm Chacha Mita, a comrade from Cooperative University of Kenya. Thank you, Baba, for giving us a good history of Kenya since we started. Actually, the 60 years corresponds with my mother's age. That's the 60 years. She will be celebrating on 12th. Actually, we have seen these Kenyans struggling. Let me talk on behalf of comrades. You have estimated the salary of just a person who is earning about 50,000 and being taxed about 25% of that. For example, a parent who is at home, having 3 kids who are at secondary school, 1 comrade at university, and remember that the help that we are supposed to be given, it's delaying. And remember that they have increased the school fees. Some others are now, they are supposed to pay over 50,000 so that they can settle for the exams. And remember, it's something that you will need to pay after the end of your 4 years. Now, ukimaliza at 4 years, whenever you are graduating, you are being told that there is no job here at Kenya. What's that, comrades? Unanyimwa kazi, unanyimwa loan, and then umemaliza kugraduate, unaambiwa hakuna kazi, and you are supposed to pay. Nini Kenya penye tunaenda? Youth, actually we need to open up our minds. We need to open up. Let us help Baba. When after Baba, who will take it? After Baba, who will be there? I think actually we have remained 2 strugglers in this world, me and Baba.
The gentleman in orange, please stand up and take a mic, and we shall close it at Tabitha.
God is good, and all the time. Right Honorable Raila ODINGA, Vice Chancellor, Governor Nairobi incoming. My name is Davis Bin Oluoch. I was born in the plateaus of Nyabondo, Nyakach constituency, Kisumu County, in the shores of Lake Victoria. Baba, I work for your party. I'm the last one there. I graduated from university 2 years ago, and I'm one of the last entrants in the ODM party, courtesy of I saw Benson Musungu somewhere. They scouted me. And yes. I want to ask this question, Baba. What do you think about the history of Kenya? There are things we are taught in the books, and there are things we read in your book, and in Jaramogi's book, Not Yet Uhuru, and in Ngugi wa Thiong'o's books, and in Daniel Branch's Looters and Grabbers and Kenyans Between Hope and Despair. There's a very big disconnect. There are people we are told are heroes of this country. But if you look at the real history books, they're not heroes. Is it time we rewrite the history of Kenya? That's my first question. Number two, Baba, what do you think about our generation? What should be our biggest generational goal? Because Jaramogi and Bildad Kagia and the team fought for colonialism, and they can see, and that day when the world will end, God will ask them what they did in this world, and they will say we drove away the colonialists. And Baba will be asked, and his generation, what did you fight for? What did you fight for? And Baba will say, I fought for multipartyism and devolution. Baba, what do you think this generation, my generation, should focus on? I went to Baba's office one day, and I had a quote, and I want to complete with this quote from Baba's office. It was a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. It motivated me, and I want to read it in this forum today, so that it may motivate you. And it says, and I think it's one of the quotes that motivates Baba, that you may be 38 years old, as I happen to be, and one day some great opportunity stands before you and calls you to stand up for some great principle, some great issue, some great cause, and you refuse to do it because you are afraid. Continues, you refuse to do it because you want to live longer. You are afraid that you will lose your job, or you are afraid that you will be criticized, or that you will lose your popularity, or you are afraid that somebody will stab you or shoot you, or bomb your house. So you refuse to take the stand. Well, you may go on to live until you are 90, but you are just as dead.
Thank you.
At 38 as you will be at 90. Thank you so much. Davis Binolowach from Nyakach.
Thank you. Give this lady. Finish. There. I don't know how the mic will get up there.
Comrades power. My name is Gitaranga Esther. I am the president of all female students in Kenya. Baba, you've said thank you. Baba, you've said that we have had 60 years of colonial power, and we have had 60 years under our own government. And there are some people who are really trying to sabotage the steps we are taking as young people. You have held our hand, we as the young women, and generally all the youth. And there are people like Chairman Mainajenga who have taken up what you're doing to come and hold our hands, to come and support us. So the moment he's being attacked, the attacks come to us. They come to women and they say, Chairman Mutembei na wasichana, ama sisi ni wanaume. It is very unfair, and when they try to sideline us, they try to remove us from the picture, and then they call our young men Mungeke. But the moment they kill our young men under the disguise of Mungeke, it means even us as women, we will not get husbands, we will not get good fathers. They are talking about alcoholism among Mount Kenya people. When Chairman tried to collect these young men back together and give them a vision, a purpose, he's trying to dissociate and to destroy these young men. Therefore, an attack on the young men of Mount Kenya is directly an attack to us as women. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let us be upstanding for our national anthem. DJ, our national anthem as we close, please. Excuse me. Just hold on. Just pause. Let Baba say something, then we close, please. DJ, just a minute.
Hello. I thought I would. Hello. Yeah, I thought it would be probably for me to just say a few words only. First, I appreciate the issues that have been raised by those who have an opportunity to speak on behalf of the others. All of them actually point out to one thing, that things are not going in the right direction in our country. That Kenya needs some kind of rectification. Project Kenya. Somebody asked about the compensation for the Mau-Maus. That is a subject for another day. But I want to say that, throughout the history of our country, there have always been two forces pulling in two opposite directions. There are the protests for change and development, the forces for retention of the status quo. That those who have been fighting to retain the status quo. Even when people were fighting for independence, that those whose intention was basically to remove the colonial system, remove Azungus, and bring in an African regime, and use those powers which the colonialists were using to oppress the natives, use it themselves as Africans to lord it over fellow Africans. That's why when the Zulu went, they said, Wazungu weusi wameingia. They came in, they transplanted the colonial system, and then themselves became the